$2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 120 days in jail with credit for the 56 days that you've done. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, can never change this. You understand?
Yes.
This is what you want to do.
Guilty.
You're guilty of the offense, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. It says here that you have a prior assault. Is this true or untrue out of the 488?
A split-second decision turns into a full-blown police chase. No license, no insurance, and nowhere left to run. Now the courtroom decides what happens next.
District Court from last year.
Last year, ma'am.
I'm not sure.
Did you have a prior assault last year? Is that true or untrue?
I don't think so.
Just abandon it. Yeah. All right. All right, ma'am, I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to send you to the agreement. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
So what?
You going home? Not going home. On this class. You got it.
Mrs. Zamora, you're charged with fleeing a police officer. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you, sir.
On February 3rd, 2025, an officer observed a vehicle traveling southbound making a legal U-turn and the rear of the vehicle fishtailed during the illegal turn. The officer pursued the vehicle by positioning their vehicle at the fleeing vehicle's rear with emergency flashers on. The officer witnessed the vehicle make multiple illegal lane changes without the use of a turn signal. Additionally, the officer saw the vehicle increase speed. The illegal lane changes were made within 2 car lengths of the vehicle. The fleeing vehicle passed. The pursuit lasted approximately 0.7 miles before the fleeing vehicle finally came to a stop. The defendant was identified by his Texas driver's license. An NCIC inquiry revealed that the vehicle had expired registration and no insurance. The defendant admitted to having just left the bar and had the odor of alcohol on his breath. When asked why he didn't stop, the defendant said, "Oh, I didn't know, I'm sorry."
Attorney for Edgar Monzano? Yes.
So they didn't do any field sobriety tests, anything like that, huh? You're very lucky, Mrs. Zamora. Mrs. Zamora, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. So you said can you look him up to see if he has a valid Texas license?
You don't have a driver's license on file.
Do you know?
I think he does.
If you do not have a Texas driver license, you are not allowed to drive, Mrs. Zamora. I'm making that a condition of your bond. You must also have liability insurance as well. I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you, they're going to put a detainer on you and you will be stuck like Chuck in custody until the case is over with, and then you get shipped off to immigration. That is a 9-month process in and of itself. Do not become a danger to my community. Do not violate these conditions. Otherwise, I will lock you up. And I'm telling you, ICE sweeps it on a daily basis. So if you spend any more than a couple of hours, they'll put their hands all over you. Do you understand?
Sí, voz alta.
Do
Yes.
not drive. You also have a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Adrogan. He will tell you if and when you have to go back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're not responding to phone calls or text messages, likewise, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. Have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive? After that, I will get you to Ramona where we will have you sign a reset. And after that, you're free to go. Okay, guys.
Thank you, Judge.
Garcia, you were charged with driving while intoxicated. You were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine because of the high blow. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you.
contra usted.
You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Usted me iría a la corte.
On August
El
18th,
18 de agosto,
February
el
24th,
24 de
an
febrero,
officer was dispatched,
bueno,
on August 18th,
el 18 de
2024,
agosto de 2024,
officers were dispatched to a crash and observed the defendant's vehicle with the front right bumper damage stopped at an intersection where the defendant had struck the witness's vehicle.
dice donde
The witness advised the defendant rear-ended him. He saw the defendant in the driver's seat and driving. He observed the odor of alcohol upon the defendant's breath, stumbling when he got out of his vehicle. The witness informed the officers he took the defendant's keys away because he attempted to leave the scene. Officers observed the defendant to have glassy, sleepy eyes, and the defendant admitted to having a can of natural light at 1:30. SFSTs were conducted. 6 out of 6 clues observed on the HGN. 4 out of 8 clues observed on the one-leg stand. And 3 out of 8 clues were observed on the walk and turn. The DIC was read, and the defendant consented to a breath test. The results were 0.190 and 0.194.
Can you look to see if he has any prior DWIs? Number one.
No criminal history. Judge.
Can you look to see if he has a Texas driver license?
He does not.
Mr. Lazaro Echemendia Garcia, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I am now placing bond conditions on you. If you violate these conditions, I will revoke your bond and I will put you in jail. I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you are not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you, they will put an immigration detainer on you and you will be stuck like Chuck in custody until the case is over with, and then you will be shipped off to immigration. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I am ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs.
Drogas ilícitas.
I will randomly test you. They may call on you to go take a test. If you fail to go take the test, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. If you do not have a Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name, then you are not allowed to drive. I will have you sign with me today an affidavit, which is a promise that you're going to make to me that you're not going to drive. This I take above all else as serious as it comes. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care if you need groceries. I don't care if there's a burning building and you have to save 50 kittens. If you do not have a Texas driver license and liability insurance, you're not allowed to drive. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, Mr. Garcia, do you have a lawyer?
¿Tiene abogado?
No.
No.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
La capacidad para un abogado? No.
I will have you fill out an application and I will take a look to see whether you qualify for an appointed lawyer.
Un abogado de oficio.
Do not leave until you sign all of our bond conditions.
Todas las condiciones de fianza.
I'm going to tell you now,
Voy a decir ahorita.
this is the only warning you will get from me.
Te voy a dar.
Do not endanger my community. Do you understand?
¿Lo entienden?
I don't know what happened to you. I don't know what happened with immigration. I will reinstate your bond now because I do it for every single person one time.
Siempre.
Ever fail to show up again,
Vaya a
I'm giving you the
presentarse de
benefit of the
vuelta.
doubt now. I'm reinstating your bond. Otherwise, you would be going to
Ponerla
jail.
atrás.
But if you fail to appear for any more future hearings, then I will revoke your bond. Do you understand?
No, lo voy a pensar. ¿Usted lo entiende? Yes, sir.
Run from the law, and it only gets worse. Ignore the rules, and the consequences stack fast. In this courtroom, second chances come with strict conditions, break them, and you're done.